Hello, this is the resubmission of my second skeletal identification video. This bone right here we have is the humerus. In the forearm, the medial bone of the forearm is going to be your ulna, which is right here. This bone right here is your radius. Then you have the carpals, the metacarpals, and the phalanges. Let's go back to the carpals. The proximal row of the carpals consists of the scaphoid right here and the lunate right here. Then you have the triquetrum right here. On top of that, you have the pisiform. Then you have the trapezium right here, the trapezoid right here, the capitate right here, and the hamate right here. And that are the bones of the upper limb. Now let's look at the landmarks of the upper limb. Right here you have the lesser tubercle of the humerus and the greater tubercle of the humerus. On the distal end of the humerus you have the medial epicondyle right here and the lateral epicondyle right here. Then you have the trochlea, which is right here. And on the posterior side of the humerus, you have a fossa known as the olecranian fossa, which is right here. It's the indention right here. It articulates with the olecranian process of the ulna, which is right here. Now you have the radial head, which is right here. On the distal end, you have the styloid process of the ulna and the styloid process of the radius. And they're your bones and landmarks of your upper limb. Let's look at the lower limb. And I'm going to move the hand out of the way. Okay, the main weight-bearing bone of the lower limb is the femur, which is right here. And then you have the patella, which is right here. This is going to be your tibia. This is going to be your fibula. This right here is going to be the tarsals of the foot, the metatarsals of the foot right here, and the phalanges of the foot. Let's go back to the tarsals. This bone right here is the calcaneus, and then you have the talus, which is right here. This is your talus. And then you have the navicular bone right here, and the cuboid, and the navicular right here, and then the cuboid's right here. And then you have the cuneiforms. You have the lateral cuneiform, the medial cuneiform, the intermediate cuneiform, and the lateral cuneiform. So it's medial, intermediate, lateral. And they're your bones of your lower limb. Let's look at the landmarks. On the proximal end of the humerus, you have the the proximal end of the femur, you have the femoral head, which is right here, the femoral neck, which is this area right here. You have the lesser trochanter and the greater trochanter. So the greater trochanter, lesser trochanter, femoral neck, femoral head. On the distal end of the femur, you have the medial condyle, which is right here, and the lateral condyle, which is right here. On the tibia, you have the anterior crest of the tibia, which is right here. And on the distal end of the tibia, on the medial side, you have the medial malleolus, which is right here. And on the fibula, right here, you have the lateral malleolus. And there are your landmarks of your lower limb. Let's look at the pelvis. The pelvis consists of 3 bones. This bone right here is going to be your ilium, your pubis, and your ischium. And there are 3 fused bones of the pelvis. Let's look at the landmarks. This area right here is going to be your iliac crest. This is going to be your sacroiliac joint. This area right here, where it's kind of hard to see, but we're going to turn to see if we can see it. The depression right here, where that articulates with the femoral head, is the acetabulum. Then you have the arbiter foramen, which is right here. The ischial tuberosity, which is right here. And they're going to be your landmarks of your lower limb and pelvis and bones. Thank you.